Hi everyone, I'm Carolyn and I'm here to offer another channeled message from the LightKeepers, a group of angelic beings who I channel on a regular basis and offer to you. With that, today's channel is a little bit longer, but so worth it, and I'll just quickly give you a takeaway from it and then you can think about it for yourself. But this one is on doing anything that you put your mind to, that you want to do. And I won't go into the detail now, but I'm kind of passionate about this one. So I'll just start reading it and then I'll give you my takeaway. So here we go. All right. Do you know that anything is possible? That along your journey, there is nothing that stands in your way. Doing all or anything that you desire. Within the magic of who you are lie dormant gifts. Ones you have thought about, then stuffed away because you feel you are not good enough. That you are not talented. That there's not enough money. That there is no way you could begin to do something like this. Do you know that you can? Do you know that you can bring about all that you desire, all that you are passionate about, all the artistry that you ever dreamed of? It is within you. You must just believe and then try. Take a step. Move forward one beat at a time. Beat the music in your heart. Express the artistry in your fingertips. Sing the song in your voice. It is all that you are. Never consider that you cannot be, that you cannot do, that it cannot ever possibly be, for everything is possible. It is only this human limitation that has been created and is not real. Oh yes, it is real in your everyday life, in that sense, but it is not real. It is only of mankind's making, the ego making, to keep you in your place. You should not be in your place. You should be all over, doing anything you possibly please for the benefit of yourself and humankind. There is so much for you to offer. When you have a passion, when you think of an idea, when you get inspired, do not stop. Continue. Put that joy in your heart for that idea, for that musical inspiration, for that piece of art, for that creation. Anything is possible and within your realm. All you must do is dig deep and know that you are all that is. Many of you think you must work hard or that you cannot pursue things that others may consider frivolous or not of a serious nature. That could not be further from the truth. For these are the things that bring you joy, that you must do, that help humankind move forward. Too many are busy thinking you must earn money, you must work hard, but then when you try to squeeze in beauty in life, it never feels like beauty. It feels like you are squeezing it in, and you should never be squeezing in the joy and beauty in life. Joy and beauty should be the focus. So review your mindset. Oh yes, we understand. Many of you are busy with not just one job, but two, families, friends, much going on in your personal life. However, let that seed germinate. Plant it, water it, let it germinate, see it grow, because that other side of you, because that deep, deep longing for your creations will grow. And eventually you will see, in less time than you imagine, an abundance of all that you desire in front of you. You'll have your days when you get discouraged and think it cannot be, but find the joyful things. Think about it. Dance around the room. Love all that is wonderful in your life. Change your mindset and get back in that wonderful place. For it is that wonderful place where these wonderful creations come from, and that your great desires will become realized. It is within you, it is within all of you, to be every desire you ever had. We're here with you in light and love forevermore, the LightKeepers. So I just love this one, and I hope you do too. So I got thinking about this, and this is really kind of how my journey's been, but what I realize is when I'm in a place of being joyful about things, being grateful about things, being happy for what I do have, so much more comes my way. Just maintaining that high vibration of, like they said, dance around the room, love your life, love what you have. Yeah, some days are not great, but go reframe yourself. Go reframe it. Figure out why you weren't feeling good and then change it up, because you can. It's just we don't so often. We just let ourselves stay in that kind of unjoyous state, but we all have that possibility even when we're going through tough times. And what I have often found is by reframing things, changing that focus, oftentimes the situations will change. And suddenly, particularly as you're going through awakening, because I honestly believe for light workers, there's so much, I don't want to say more that is offered because everybody has the opportunity, but we're on a path. We're on that path. It's kind of like we jumped onto the train, right? And we're going in to the certain I guess, place or this destination, or we're on this path, all right? And some other people aren't on the train yet. So there's a lot of offerings for us. Like we get to see all this scenery, right? We get to be involved in things. We get to stop at different, cities. I don't know if you like my train analogy, but anyway, needless to say, it's that idea of just being able to experience all these amazing things and know that when you set your tone properly, it's going to happen. And the other point of this is that there are a lot of things I love, but I won't belabor this fully with you here, is when we oftentimes get ideas, and my example is my artwork. We get ideas of things we want to do, but then we think, oh no, that's frivolous. I should be doing X, Y, and Z because it's productive, right? Or it's making me money, or I'm doing something that I should be doing, right? Instead of something I might want to really do that could possibly lead to something. Well, my small example is my artwork. I do sketchboard drawings, and I haven't done any for years, all right? So I picked them up again recently. I was really led to, through signs and messages, to start my artwork again. And I really struggled, and I still do. I haven't picked up my scratchboard since December, and that's, again, I'm battling this, just getting back into the creative mode. But point is when I did, I entered an art show, and I actually sold one of my pieces. Well, I've hardly done any art since high school. So for that to happen is a really, amazing thing. It's a small example of what can happen on a larger scale, and that I've also seen start to happen when you put yourself into something you're passionate about. Now, you may not be doing your passion full time. Many of us aren't, but don't let it go. Start doing little bits and pieces of it and fulfill yourself on a daily basis, and then let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. And as you start moving into that passion more fully, and you start, as you're working with your spirit friends and your guides, they're going to help you. Engage them, as I've said in many videos past, and you're going to see that passion be able to blossom. But again, it's about you being at the right vibration, or I don't want to say right vibration, but a higher vibration, doing something out of joy and love and passion, and not out of, I have to do this. And we all have stuff we have to do every single day. I realize that in our human world. But the passions are where the true joy comes from. And when you've got the true joy, that's when things really start happening. So go try it and see. And I think you'll be able to prove it out like I have in my life. So thank you again for joining me, and I really appreciate it. One thing more before we leave today. Down below, you're going to see a link where it says a free video. I have put together a lot of information from my Purple Rain Healing Distance Energy Healing business on flow and the importance of flow in creating health and wellness. I've put this together after a year of studying some of the patterns in my energy healing business, and I'm offering it to you today because I believe flow is at the foundation of good health, and I'm offering it to you. So with that, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in a future video.